Hi, it's Joey from Day Job Hacks, and in today's video I'm going to talk about 5 traffic sources that are best for performance marketers in 2020. Alright, so we know traffic is the lifeblood of any online business, okay? We need people to visit our websites, to visit our squeeze pages, our landing pages, whatever. We need people to actually come. So the common belief among some people is, you know, if you build it, they will come, but this is not the case. We need to go out and we need to get traffic from traffic sources online. So what are the 5 best that I would focus on in 2020 as a performance marketer? Well, let's talk about number 1, which is Facebook. Facebook is going to continue to lead and dominate for this year and probably the next few years still as one of the top traffic sources for getting leads, for getting customers, because it has all of the targeting potential that we need in order to get directly to where we want to find our audience, okay? It has all the tools we need. The only problem with Facebook is obviously that it has very strict rules and they have an algorithm that is really effective at banning accounts that go against their terms of service. So in order to really hammer down on Facebook, you need to make sure that you understand their rules and their guidelines. Now they just launched a new course that they're giving to everybody. So anybody that wants to buy ads on Facebook should definitely be taking this course. It is the Facebook Blueprint. I believe there's a link above here as I talk about it. This is one course that I would highly recommend anyone take if you're going to focus on Facebook as a traffic source, especially as a paid traffic source. Okay, so over the last couple years, a lot of people have been losing their accounts. I also did another video about this, about how to, potentially plan for this as you continue to build your performance marketing campaigns, because especially performance marketers who need to see results immediately, Facebook is really hammering down on people that are very aggressive or, giving people ads that aren't really conducive to happy users. So this is something that you really need to focus on if you're going to focus on Facebook as a traffic source. But again, it is the number 1 traffic source that I would say for performance marketers. It is my number 1 focus when I'm actually wake up in the morning and come into my office. I check my Facebook ads first before I do any of my other performance marketing tasks in terms of media buying. So the next traffic source is Google. There are 3 real main traffic strategies for Google. There is the search engine optimization, which is technically a free way of getting traffic, but it takes time and effort and a lot of content. So that time and effort and content does cost money, takes you a lot of work, but in the end game, you actually get traffic free from Google because your content is showing up in the search results. So that is a way that a lot of companies build organic following online. It is a very effective strategy, but it takes a lot of time and effort. So you need to make sure you're prepared to go the distance to get there. Now there's also the paid side of Google, which is the paid ads that we see both on websites and on the search results, okay? So on websites, when you see advertisements on the websites like banners in the top corner, or you see banners throughout or text ads throughout the content, usually this is done by publishers or website owners who have signed up for AdSense, okay? Now I talk a lot about AdSense in some of my case studies and webinars inside PowerhouseAffiliate.com that you can check out. Now AdSense is a great source of revenue, but when you're an advertiser and you're buying ads from Google, your ads will actually be shown on people's websites that have chosen to use AdSense as a monetization strategy. So you can really get your ads out in front of a lot of different niches. A lot of different websites can show your advertisements if you advertise through the Google Display paid network. So this is basically just sign up to Google Ads. You choose to set up a campaign. You either choose the Google Display network or you choose to run search ads. Now search ads are also extremely effective, very easy to set up because you're really only focusing on keywords. Rather than trying to find websites about your content, you're focusing on keywords that you think people will search that you can target. So really it's a very easy way to get started with paid traffic. It's very effective for small business and big business. You see a lot of companies around your local areas that are using Google search ads, in order to get the word out about their business. Now, for performance marketers, the third traffic source that I think is extremely important to focus on is email traffic. As performance marketers or affiliates like myself, one of the biggest problems we have is trying to keep our campaigns alive forever, okay? And in order to do that, you need to build something that is going to last when one campaign dies. So to do that, we build email lists. Now, I build email lists using a software tool called Aweber. There's many tools out there that people use to build their email lists. So you can check them out just by going to Google and searching autoresponders. But this is a very important strategy. If you're building traffic through Facebook or Google, you should have a way of capturing leads on your website so that you can run email campaigns later and start emailing people back to your website about whatever particular niche you're focusing on. So this is a very important strategy. Email is one of the top traffic sources. It continues to be. Everybody has an email address. No matter where you go, you have to sign up with an email address pretty much everywhere online. People check their emails. There's no way email will ever die. The only problem with email is that you need to understand how to get your emails into inboxes, okay? So you can't spam people, you can't send them a bunch of crap all the time. You need to send them good content that is effective in terms of convincing them that what you have for them is going to solve their problems, and that when you send your emails, you schedule them at perfect times throughout the week so that they open them. So if people aren't opening your emails, they're going to go either your emails, your source of emails is going to start going into people's spam boxes. So Google will look at the open rates and understand that, okay, more times you send emails that aren't getting opened, they're going to start to penalize you. So there are systems in place to detect people that are trying to spam. So make sure that when you're sending emails that they aren't full of spam keywords, you're giving them content and all that kind of stuff, and email will be an extremely effective traffic source for you. Okay, so we've talked about social media, we've talked about search ads and display ads, we've talked about email. The next one, number 4 on the list, is video traffic, okay? So I'm talking YouTube here, even Facebook videos, getting your video ads out there on video ad networks that allow you to promote video ads. So again, YouTube paid ads. Also, just setting up YouTube videos like the one I'm doing right now. As I continue to build videos on my channel about the niche that I'm focused on, I start getting traffic back to my website. So this is obviously a very effective strategy. This is why you're seeing millions of people on YouTube building videos, distributing them out throughout the internet and getting traffic back to their websites, okay? So video is very effective. The attention span of users online is continuing to become less and less. People want a quick answer. They want to see it fast. Video is very effective at that. Video ads especially. On Facebook, I've ran a lot of video ads on Facebook, you know, those 15-second clips or, you know, videos that are only like 10 to 15 seconds, trying to get them back to your website. This is very effective. So if you're not using video in your performance marketing strategy, it's time to start testing video, because it'll also help you get cheaper clicks as you're running on these bigger networks. If you're running image ads as well alongside video ads, you're going to start to see that your distribution of your ads is going to be a lot better, and your cost per mil or CPM is actually going to become a lot less once you start getting video into your traffic strategy. All right, so number 5 is native ads. Native ads are ads that kind of blend into the content that people are already engaged with. So for example, if somebody is on CNN or Fox News and they're reading and they look on the sidebars or down below the article, they're going to see something that says you may also like, or other articles you may enjoy, stuff like that. And what it is actually advertisements, okay? These are blended in so people don't even realize that for the most part these are advertisements, okay? And then they click on them and they go to a news style page, which is actually a performance marketer who has set up a page that looks similar to what they were already engaged with. So the user still hasn't realized that they are being advertised to, and as they read through the content, then they decide whether this content is going to offer them something they need, okay? So this is how native advertisements generally work. and they work extremely well if you know how to target and set up the ads. Now there are different platforms out there that you can buy native ads from. You can actually even buy them from Facebook and Google and Bing, but there are platforms specifically for native ads such as Outbrain, Taboola, Rev Content. Okay, those three I would focus on first if I was running traffic sources this year. They have stuff in place to make it easier for advertisers and performance marketers to target audiences and to bid on specific placements. Okay, now to find those placements, there are two strategies. You can either buy traffic from every placement and try and find a winning spot for your ad and where you're going to get conversions. So that requires a lot of tracking and a lot of analysis. Or you can get a rep inside these networks and ask for a rep and say, look, this is what I'm promoting, this is what I want to, this is my goal, I want this as a cost per acquisition, can you help me? And they'll give you some tips and pointers on where you should probably place your advertisements, what your bids should be, all that kind of stuff, and how to set up your ad. Now, certain platforms will not give you a rep until you spend a certain amount of money, such as Taboola. They recommend you spend $5,000 a month consistently before they're going to give you an actual account rep. Or you could just go and meet somebody at these conferences, such as Affiliate World or Affiliate East or Affiliate West. They're always there. You could go and find them and talk to them. You could get a rep there that way. Or you could check out Outbrain or Rev Content. They'll generally give you a rep inside if you just ask them and make a deposit, okay? So those are the 5 traffic sources for this year I would focus on as a performance marketer. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, share down below. Click the little bell icon and you'll see some more videos related to this niche as we continue on throughout building more videos on YouTube. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Okay, so number 5, I'm gonna say, okay, so okay, hold on. Challenge though with